Alright. I've finally done it for most part. I'm not exactly done playing Command & Conquer the Remastered, collection here, but we're getting there. Excuse me. Anyways, I figured we'd open up from the desktop, get to see the intro one more time. It's a very simple intro to Command & Conquer and even the Command & Conquer regular intros, but they're good intros. They show off the title of the studio. There we go. So, I'll note at this point, I still technically have, the very last mission in Not campaign to basically play, but I basically played all the, covert operations missions at this point, so the bonus scout is basically completely unlocked. And I figure, as for everything else, let's just, quickly cover it and just go from there. Alright, so, C&C Credits Outtakes Theme. A previously unreleased track intended for potential blooper reel extended credits use that never materialized. A fun remix that take on some of the C&C themes, serving as the backdrop to various outtakes from the actors.
Y'all son of a bitch.
Just do it up. Just do it up.
Every encounter's gonna be that much more difficult. Y'all son of a bitch. And you, Larry, I saw you what you did when you dropped your soap the other day. You're gonna go on report.
Just do it up.
It's more like a isn't that what it is at the end? Great future, huh? A little to the left, honey.
Just do it up. I'm so shit.
2 GDI bases rest on ground I have chosen to be the temple of my cradle of Nod.
It's up to you to mobilize a strike force. Acquire Mobius and rendezvous with the...
I hope I can trust you with this. TDI. Let's cut that, shall we?
It's up to you to mobilize a strike force. Acquire Mobius and rendezvous with the...
Just.
It's a happy farming town for peace-loving peasants. Today, a slaughterhouse. Get me.
Get those rods back before their birds can pick them up. The rods were transported. I'm sorry.
You haven't really lived until you arrived at the... Sorry. Take out the bunkers so I can get my convoy through at least at 02. Carter here. This map shows you're next to... We need backup now. Not troops are pouring out of their... I'm sorry.
It's up to you to mobilize a strike force. Acquire Mobius and rendezvous with the...
Don't bother wasting time with anything else.
Y'all son of a bitch.
They haven't started production yet, and they won't if you continue to meet expectations and maintain your performance. You will lead.
Alright, well. That was an interesting start to this. You know, this is basically something I just want to note, by the way, about Command & Conquer versus like Red Alert. It really felt like Command & Conquer had a lot more heart basically put into it. And this just goes to show like why. Basically, like, you know, they're having lots of fun. It wasn't just another job. But whatever. Let's get to the next one. Alright, Aaron, Portrait of Costume Soldier. So, bears basically a costume of C&C Soldier. Not sure if it's Nod or GDI there. Kane and the Balance of Power. Joe Cocoon showcasing his theater prop skills. Basically, he's balancing a gun on his nose, I guess. A blueprint to expand the office. These are the blueprints used when converting a large storage room at Westwood into a set of offices. This became known as a Toontown due to the garish colors used. Bill, Portrait of a Costume Soldier. So, Bill owned a ridiculously large station wagon that could fit 10 people for lunch trips. It was affectionately called the Harvester. Wonder why? Alright, Eric, Portrait of a Costume Soldier, so there's the designer. Recordings in a padded closet. So, Kia Hunzinger recording her original performance for Eva in 1995. According to Frank, this was recorded in a padded closet given the limitations of the audio department back then. Alright, let's get to the next track. Tank Battle. An unreleased track. This is a previously unreleased track, never heard before, written during the development of Covert Ops expansion. Likely rejected at the time due to being more rocking instead of more atmospheric as the rest of the Covert Ops missions. Alright, let's see what it's all about. You know, out of all the unreleased tracks, that one's probably one of the better ones, I think. Anyhow, we've already seen this one here, so basically a treasure trove inside. Nas charismatic leader. Joe Cocoon publicity headshot. Please no one look at the camera. Publicity shot with Dwight Okahara, audio, Joe Bosook, designer and programmer, Bill Randolph, programmer. Joe co-created C&C at Westwood, went on to form Petroglyph Games in 2003, and came full circle as a creative director on the C&C Remaster. There we go. Programmer of the score screen, so Barry Green. Programmer of the C&C score screen, Barry also helped behind the scenes in C&C and Rattler video shoots. Ready for action and to produce. So Ed Del Castillo, King's Lieutenant, ready for action. Ed was the producer for Deborah and Dawn, Rattler, and all cinematics. The original cover art potentially used for box design and promotional materials. Alright, well, there's basically the entire gallery basically gone through. And really at this point, that's basically it for the entire, like, you know, C&C experience here. Let's just jump in this real quick so basically you can show off the audio, I guess. Oh, this saves were like, you know, Twist of Fate. That was fun to do on hard. Let's hear Jukebox. So yeah, there's like, you know, my custom playlist. So at this point, we basically have all the tracks basically added in. All 203 of them. So I guess there's like, you know, 30 bonus tracks here. So there's like the credit outtakes. There's Concrete, bonus unlocked, Hellmark's original demo. There's Journey, Surf No Mercy, Tank Battle, The Plan, and The Truth. Alright, well.
Battle control terminated.
So, I think at this point I'm probably going to do maybe like, you know, a couple more videos basically to show off the skirmish mode for Red Alert and like Command & Conquer. But other than that, that's basically going to be it for like, you know, the main like, you know, takeaway from like, you know, Command & Conquer Remastered here. Let's just go to bonus guy here real quick. Now, I want to note that, like, you know, when I basically played, like, you know, Command & Conquer 10 years ago, I never would imagine it would have come back to, like, remastered like this. This was definitely one of, like, the very remastered experience I basically had for a game, and I just, you know, want to basically give it, like, a shout out that, like, you know, they did a good job, the developers and the programmers and everyone else who basically worked on this game. This basically remastered that, like, you know, I wanted to actually, like, you know, jump into. And this is, like, opposed to, say, like, you know, Warcraft 3, for example, which was not really, like, you know, done all that well for, you know, what it was basically worth. What can I really say, though? I really enjoyed playing this game again. You got to see, like, the hard difficulty for, like, all the stuff here. You also got to see me play some of the, like, this, you know, the missions for, you know, the consoles, which is, like, nice to basically see. So I hope you guys all enjoyed it. And really, there's not much more to say than that. Alright, well, I'll see you guys in, like, whatever video basically follows this. But for now, take care, all.